Hey everyone, so the 2024 college football preseason coaches polls is out and LSU ranked number 12. So I've been checking out Twitter, formerly known as Twitter, it's now X, social media, and a lot of different LSU Facebook groups that I'm in. I'm in a lot. And I noticed a lot of the fans were upset about this ranking. Uh, I feel like uh, the fans were feeling like LSU was being undervalued, right? But I don't think that's the case. I believe LSU is in a uh, great position. Me personally, that's what I believe. It could have been worse. Uh, and the coaches' polls are just polls that the coaches come up with, right? They all jock for position, right? They're probably going to put themselves and their programs ahead of other programs. That's what they should do. They believe in what they're putting into their programs, right? And so it's preseason, right? But some fans felt disrespect. Well, and some fans felt disrespected. Uh, but no doubt the coaches respect what Brian Kelly has accomplished so far at LSU and what he's expected to bring to the table this year. So let me put up the poll if you haven't seen it already. So obviously Georgia's number one. I mean, I think we all expected that. Ohio State's number two. You could put Ohio State number one because Ohio State I saw has all across the board and all of their position groups. Their position groups are rated um, within the top 10, right? So I think their quarterback room is top five in the nation. Their linebacker room, all of their rooms, right? They have a really talented team. Oregon, Texas, the Texas hype is real, right? Alabama, Ole Miss, Notre Dame, Michigan, Penn State, Florida State, Missouri, LSU, right? And then the list goes on and on. And so, hey, the polls are the polls, right? But let's be realistic. There are some uncertainties around this LSU team. We lost Jaden Daniels, Heisman trophy winning quarterback, right? Two first round wide receivers, and Brian Thomas Jr. and Malik Neighbors. Some defensive players along the defensive line. There's uncertainty in the secondary. There's uncertainty along the defensive line with depth issues, right? Now, we all have been hearing a lot of good things coming out of training camp for LSU with the defensive backs and along the defensive line. But hey, we got to see when they actually line up to hit someone other than themselves, starting with USC. We got some new transfers in on the offensive side of the ball and on the defensive side of the ball. We got a lot of new coaches. And so there's some legitimate questions about how this LSU team will perform. And those questions are legit. And I don't think those questions are unwarranted. Now, no doubt the players and the coaches, they see these rankings and they read these articles. The players have social media. The coaches have social media. Their friends, their families, they have social media. And some of the friends and families are reading these articles and they're probably mentioning it to, the players and the coaches like, oh, you guys was ranked at, uh, you know, number 12. And so this is probably going to be this is probably going to be material to motivate these players and these coaches, right? To prove themselves. Recently, I saw an interview by LSU wide receiver Kyron Lacy, and he said that the senior guys have really been emphasizing attention to detail to the junior guys, right? Just the little things, right? Just the little things. And so this sense of being disrespected can add more fuel to the fire, right? Because all of these guys and these coaches, they have a fire within them to be the best, to win, to compete. And so, these articles can add fuel and make that fire within these guys a lot bigger, right? And so when LSU faces USC later this year in Las Vegas, they have a chance to show everyone what they're made of. They have a chance to put the college football world on notice. I think LSU starting at number 12 is actually a good spot for LSU. Early losses will be there will be early losses, and that's going to help LSU move up um, in the rankings. And by the end of the season, I believe LSU is going to be a top 10 team. Historically, I feel like when LSU starts off top five, we tend to falter. So I think this ranking could work in our favor. But I would love to hear your thoughts, right? Should LSU be ranked higher, top five, top 10, or even lower than 12? Let me know in the comment section below. And as always, thank you for supporting the channel. And until next time, go Tigers, and I'm out.